Unit 5D, Across Cultures. Today we're going to talk about texting teens in the USA, and we're going to talk also about gadgets and mobile phones in general. How much do you use them and what do you use them for? The first questions here are, what gadgets have you got and what do you use each for? Let's listen a suggested answer.
I have got a laptop, an MP3 player, and a digital camera. I use my laptop for surfing the internet and sending emails. I use my MP3 player for listening to music. And I use my digital camera for taking photos.
What about you? What gadgets have you got and what do you use them for? Think about it and write the answers down on your notebooks, please. 70% of American teens own mobile phones. What do they use their mobile phones for and what is the percentage in each case? Look. So, American teens use their mobile phones mostly for texting. This affects their social life negatively as they are not used to communicating with other teens in person. They also lack language skills because they chop words in half, something that eliminates the natural flow of language. On the other hand, they could harm their physical health as well. It is possible to be involved in a car accident while sending text messages or develop thumb arthritis after several years of extreme texting. We also are going to see the new words one by one and check their definitions.
Likely.
It means probable. There is a lot of traffic on the roads, so it's likely that we will be late. Likely is an adjective.
Average.
Average is another adjective and it means ordinary. Mark is of average height for his age, with blonde hair and blue eyes. He's so sweet. Then,
Emergency.
Emergency, an unexpected and unpleasant situation. For example, there was an emergency at the office and we had to call the ambulance.
Text zombie.
Text zombie is somebody who spends a lot of time spending text messages. For example, John is a text zombie. He keeps sending text messages to his friends all day.
Confidential.
It means private and secret. The information was confidential. No one realized how it had got out to the press. Sorry.
Busy schedule.
Busy schedule, a full timetable.
Be involved in.
To take part in.
Volunteer.
Somebody who works without getting paid.
Regular.
Normal. I follow a regular routine as I wake up, go to school, and return home at the same time every day.
Something comes at a price.
Something includes disadvantages.
Develop.
They start suffering from an illness. In this case, Thomas first developed asthma when he was only 2 years old.
Coherently.
It means clearly, logically.
Suffer.
Suffer means to be badly affected.
Chop.
Chop, to cut.
Butcher.
To destroy. The people who sprayed graffiti on the painting butchered the artist's original work.
The natural flow of language.
It means the way people normally speak.
Shame.
Pity.
Arthritis.
A disease in which the joints of the body swell up. And then we have thumb.
Thumb.
Thumb is the thick, short finger at the side of each hand. Thumb.
Mention.
Mention is a verb. It means to speak or write about something briefly.
Admit.
To confess.
Increase.
To rise. Smoking can increase the risk of serious illnesses such as cancer.
Risk.
Risk means danger, the possibility that something bad may happen.
Crash.
Crash, to have an accident, it's a verb, to have an accident in a car. The car crashed into the lamp post, but luckily nobody was hurt, says the example.
Countless.
Numerous.
Care.
And we have care. You should take care of your younger brother. He needs your protection. Now that you know the new words, they're not new anymore, you're going to listen to this text about the teens in the USA, and then you have to go below and choose the correct answers. Listen carefully, please.
Texting teens in the USA. Do you own a mobile phone? Do you send text messages? Even if you send texts, it's likely that in America you are going to find teens sending many more than you do. American teens are sending more text messages to each other than ever before. How many? Well, if you had $1 for every text the average American teens send in a month, you would have over $3,300. Just 10 years ago, it was very rare to see an American teen with a mobile phone. Back then, they were mostly just used for emergencies. Now though, American teenage girls send an average of 4,050 texts per month. Teen boys send fewer, but their total still reaches 3,000 a month. So why have American teens turned into text zombies? Many teens like how confidential texting is. They can send and receive texts without their parents or teachers knowing about it. Another reason is teens' busy schedules. Many teens are involved in after-school activities or have volunteer or regular jobs, and texting is much easier and faster than talking on the phone. All this texting comes at a price. Are American teens still going to be capable of face-to-face communication? Many have never even developed a good sense of what it means to speak coherently with others. Even written language suffers, since keeping exchanges to 140 characters chops words in half and butchers the natural flow of language. What a shame it would be if in 10 to 20 years teens develop arthritis in their thumbs, not to mention the danger of car accidents. Nearly 50% of American teens admit to texting while driving or to being in a car while the driver was texting. Texting increases the risk of crashing by 23 times. While mobile phones have countless advantages, there is no doubt that they do come with dangers. We hope that if you use one, you use it with care.
Now please try to answer your questions. Thank you very much.